Okay, we're back. So I've eaten lunch and now I'm trying to figure out. I've decided to go with this other shade of green to do the seams with. It's a good contrast on all of the squares, so it'll stand out really well. And it goes well with the other green. I didn't want to continue using this pearl cotton size 5. It felt too big, too chunky for doing the seams. It didn't feel like it was going to have a I guess tight enough grip. So I went with the stranded cotton, and this is just 3 strands of the stranded cotton. So again, just 3 strands of the stranded cotton. I think that'll be all of these other small ones that I've done just have 3 strands of the stranded cotton, and that one I did use the brown pearl cotton, so you can see kind of the contrast, and that's the size 5 compared to 3 strands of the stranded cotton. So I think the 3 strands will be good. And again, I did it again here with this one. So this is 3 strands of stranded cotton, and then this is the pearl cotton size 5, I think. No, that is not. I told you a story on that one. That one's 3 strands of stranded cotton as well. So yeah, but I did a woven back stitch on those to get those letters and numbers in there. So anyways, I've been trying to decide what stitch to do, and I think I have just decided to stick to simple. And again, because it's gonna be folded and then it's gonna be sewn together. So I think we're gonna stick with simple, and I think I'm just gonna do cross stitches. And I am gonna come up here inside this part of the blanket stitch and get this because there's a gap right there. So I want to make sure that I'm getting that closed. And we're not going to be losing any of these edges anyways on here because there's not going to be a seam allowance on this because we're not sewing it together with a sewing machine. I'm just going to hand stitch this together. Okay. Traffic is busy out there today and it's loud. Am I keeping this? Oh, sorry guys, I thought I had that where you could see it. Wow, bus drivers yelling at some kids out there. I'm not sure if y'all could hear that or not. I'm in the back of the store and that was all the way out front in the highway. I think my needle's getting dull. I'm gonna have to switch it out. I have a needle book that I've never really used because I bought it thinking I would use it, and it's a pre-made one. This was back before I knew that you could or how to make a needle book. So I have this needle book that I've never used because the pages in it, the what should be felt that was used to make it is like stiff, super, super stiff and hard. So I don't like it. I don't like attempting to use it either because I did attempt to use it right after I first got it, and I just didn't feel very needle friendly. So I didn't use it. So now I think I'm going to re I'm gonna redo it. I'm not gonna use the same material. I am gonna use parts of that. I'm just gonna put this one little stitch tacking that part down right there. I don't want to do that because that'll be I need to travel from here to here, but I don't want to leave a long loose thread in there because that pin's gonna go in there, so I'm afraid it'll catch on that thread. And break it or cause problems. So I'm just going to tie this off and then pick up over there where I need to move to. I'm going to come back and cut off all my little strings and then of course pull out my tacking stitches as well. What do you think? I think it's looking pretty cute so far. I'm really glad I thought of this little idea for this to hold this pin because since I've like it was just, attached by one of those little plastic strings when I bought the the little workbook, the dry erase workbook that we've been using this week in homeschool. I mean, it's not the only thing we've been using, but it's one of the things we've been using. So since I took that that pin off there, or that piece of plastic holding the pin on, to keep it from getting lost or stolen while it's in store. So now that we're using it, the little piece of plastic is gone, and I needed something else to hold this pin on here, but it's the like I said, the spiral part of the notebook is too large for the pin to stay in without going anywhere, and the pin doesn't have like one of those like clippy things on the lid or anything. It doesn't have anything like that. So, and then I need to send this workbook and pen with him to his dad's house when he leaves on Sunday so that he can do his schoolwork while he's over there. So I was as I am taking the role of his teacher, now I was preparing his classwork, which is coloring pages with alphabet and numbers and stuff on it. But as I was preparing his classwork for next week to go with him, I was thinking, you know, I gotta send this over there, but I don't want this pen to get lost in the process of sending it over there or them sending it back. So I was like, what am I gonna do? And it hit me. I was like, I got some I got some extra felt. I've got plenty of thread. Of course, I brought it all with me today, or a lot of it with me today. So why don't I just make something to hold this pen? So that is what we're doing. I'm gonna keep doing this where you guys can see it. I wasn't paying attention there for a second. I was trying to see where my seams were that I needed to stitch. And these X's are not doing as good on these X's as I did on the pirate square that I did. These are not staying the same shape, the same size, same anything really. This one's not even going to be an X for a second. I'm just going to tack this corner down a little bit. That was strange. Ooh, and I poked myself. Okay, not leaving. Good. Okay, I'm going to tie this off and I'm going to get my other piece. We don't like much being done with this little thing. I think it's going to be super cute. And functional, which is really what I'm most excited about. Oh, and the book I was telling you all about that I'm listening to a while ago, I looked at the name of it, the title of it, while I was doing all the other stuff that I was doing earlier too, and eating lunch. Um, it is The Dagger and the Flame. That's what I'm currently reading. Very good. Very good fantasy. Really enjoying it. It's got a enemies to lovers vibe going on with it right now. But it's good character development, it's good storytelling, it's good writing. I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but I am a book snob, I guess, maybe is what you'd call it. Maybe it's a writing snob. Not even sure, but if your writing is bad, meaning grammar, syntax, just overall it's poor writing, I can't I can't listen to it. I can't read it. I can't anything else. I've got better things to do with my time. So, and not to mention, I have customers relying on me to give them good, accurate information about books. If I recommend bad books, they're going to quit asking me. They're going to quit trusting my recommendations. So I take that very seriously. And I can honestly tell you, my customers love my recommendations. Just going to do, where am I jumping to? Here. Just going to jump it under that just so there's not an extra piece of thread sticking out back there. And we'll be back. Okay, I finished off all the X's. I think it looks super cute. What do you think? I think it looks super cute. Okay, so now I'm going to start stitching it together. Let's go like this. Well, let me go catch that. That was another one of those hang up calls. That drives me bananas. Does that bother anybody else? I mean, like, really, really drives me bananas. Makes me feel like somebody's hanging around just to see if they can make me run for the phone. Just doing a running stitch. Oh, well, phooey. Did I do? Oh, I thought I went in one side and came out on the wrong side. I thought I like twisted it over. Okay. And I just continued with that piece of green thread that I still had on my needle. No need to make this complicated or stress about it. And I did test to see where I needed to put my stitches at. So I didn't have to sew right at the edge. I did give it some leeway room, so I wanted to like make sure that the pen was in there. Oh, that's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be in there snugly. It's not gonna be too loose. It's not gonna accidentally slide out. Ah, that's gonna be so cute. Loving that. So we don't like much. Almost done. Well, let me see what my daughter wants. Okay, and it's done. It's done. Yay! What do you think? Looks so super cute. Looks really, really cute on here. So what I tied it on with is just a piece of the pearl cotton that I used to do the blanket stitch. I just literally cut off two pieces about this long and used the needle to run it through both sides and then tied a knot in it there and then tied a knot in it around the spiral so that it then is attached here. So now we won't lose our pen. I'm so excited. How cute is that? And it won't be in the way when he's doing stuff because we can flip it from side to side. I'm excited. So there's that. Super cute, super excited. And it works. It works well. And oh, well, if you shake it, it will fall out. But I think just in general, every day, you know, toting it around and stuff, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you really shake it, it's going to come out. But you really got to shake it. So I think it's secure. I think it's gonna work well. And it looks so cute. I love it. So excited. So there's both sides of it. The green looks really cute and the X's look really cute on there. So love it, love it, love it. Yay! Now I don't have to worry about losing the pen. Okay, on to our next square. See you later.